and he's going to probably build some turrets around here to protect himself against a drop. Boxer, meanwhile, looks like he still doesn't have a single dropship out yet. He has got those turrets around the map, and looks like they did do a lot of damage to the dropships, but unable to kill them before they drop their cargo on top of here. Oh, Chunsang, bad tank micro again, unsieging at the wrong time, and now he's going to lose all these tanks on the ridge. Really surprising, actually, but I guess Boxer had tanks ready and reacted quickly enough. So Chunsang's cliffing attempt totally fails here. So I give Boxer an early lead here. I think in terms of units, Boxer's ahead too. 82 to 64 food count. Boxer in the lead here. And Boxer is building starships now. Looks like he's got the science facility probably to get +2 attack, which allows tanks in siege mode to kill other tanks with just 2 shots. And another army going for Boxer, so perhaps even thinking about doing dual upgrades, perhaps even thinking about upgrading air, could be. Or just continuing upgrading ground armor, although I don't see the point of upgrading it that much, to be honest. +1 for Boxer right now, and 0-1 for Chunsang. And Chunsang has gotten a Valkyrie out of his starport for some reason. Maybe just to pick off dropships, maybe to pick off Wraiths, if Boxer has decided to go for Wraiths. That's the one Terran unit that Valkyries are really, really good against. And actually, Chunsang has actually set up an expansion at the 5 o'clock corner there, so trying to take an economic lead. Boxer putting some Goliaths on his cliff there, and a lot of tanks supporting his main here, so he's not going to get pushed on directly anytime soon. Third factory going up for Boxer finally inside of his base. Nothing else being produced here. Looks like Boxer actually has gotten a tank in the center here. Perhaps thinking about just preventing scouting SCVs from getting out from Chunsang. Of course, that's not going to be enough to stop a concerted push here. And Chunsang also, Boxer getting another turret at the 12 o'clock position, and Boxer now expanding at the main at the 7 o'clock position. A lot of turrets out there, and Chunsang now dropping some tanks to protect his island expansion now. Both players getting the third bases up, although Chunsang got his up a little bit sooner than Boxer's. Chunsang also with the the science facility, and he's getting air attack here. So Chunsang thinking about going for battle cruisers here. That is the reason why you get air attack. And it looks like Chunsang's got more Valkyries. 3 Valkyries up for Chunsang. So perhaps just dreaming about catching, I don't know, like 10 of Boxer's Wraiths or 3 of Boxer's, a lot of Boxer's dropships in motion, and just picking off with those Valkyries. But perhaps he's going to go battle cruisers, and then he's going to anticipate, I don't know, a Wraith rush from a Wraith counterattack from Boxer. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't think Chunsang does either, to be honest. Getting those really expensive Valkyries at this point in the game. Okay, 2 dropships out for Chunsang still. No real offensive action from either player. This is more of a macro game so far, and it looks like Chunsang now going to be building up a couple, loading up a couple of tanks here. And looks like Boxer actually now strengthening his pseudo-contain in the middle of the map here, bringing more and more tanks out there as he feels quite safe that he's not going to get attacked soon. Now Boxer going with a drop here. He's got 6 tanks and 4 Goliaths in 4 dropships. We'll see how successful his attack is. Looks like he's going to go for the corner here. Chunsang still hasn't spotted it yet. By the time Chunsang spots it, looks like Chunsang might have just enough inside these 2 dropships, and with these turrets and everything, I don't think Boxer's going to get in if he decides to drop there. It looks like Chunsang actually dropping the cliff here at this position, at the expansion position here. It looks like he's going to successfully cliff Boxer here. Boxer has no idea this is going to... there's 3 tanks and some turrets being made here. Meanwhile, Boxer's still flying around with his dropships. Looks like he's actually going to decide to... just kill off this 1 tank here and then stop Chunsang from getting the 12 o'clock expansion. Chunsang bringing Valkyries around. He's going to go for a snipe on the dropships. Oh, and it's just terrible. Not getting anything. Because they're Valkyries. And they're just useless. Boxer now just moving with tanks, picking up that 1 tank. Chunsang canceling his command center. Meanwhile, Boxer is soon going to discover that he's going to get sieged here at this position, and there's not much he can do about it once a couple more turrets are up. Although Boxer might decide to bring this dropship force over and just drop that area. Now Boxer stopping Chunsang from getting a 3rd expansion. Chunsang flying around with his Valkyries, looking for overlords to kill. Yeah, he's going to find a lot of overlords from Boxer and just rape the hell out of them. No, looks like he is going to get those dropships though, but not a real success when you lose 2 Valkyries in the process of getting 3 dropships. Chunsang, meanwhile, has gotten a physics lab, so this is going to go to battle cruisers, ladies and gentlemen, or lady and gentlemen, as I have one lady listener that's confirmed. So yeah, shout out to the possible women who are listening to this. If you are of the kinder gender, of the gentler gender, and you are somehow listening to me talk right now about Goliaths and Valkyries and everything, please just write a comment to me and say hi. I'm your second female listener. Honestly, I'm not looking for a date or anything, but I'm just, I don't know. It's pride, I guess. It's ego. Somehow I feel reassured that what I'm doing is social and everything. When if there's a girl listener, not just guy listeners, it's like, hey, it's kind of like a party listening to my commentaries. Anyway, so mass starports going up for Chunsang here. Chunsang has officially gone for a physics lab and now starports, which mean battle cruisers. But I don't think he's going to be economically ready for this. To get battle cruisers, you really at least need 4 bases, really, off of just 2 expansions, and with his main almost going dry, I don't think he has the resources for battle cruisers. He doesn't have much saved up in his bank here, although perhaps he feels the only way of dealing with Boxer's tank contain is to get some battle cruisers and then push out. Boxer has just done so well in taking more than half of the map and denying Chunsang any expansions. So Chunsang going to the next level here, perhaps also deciding his dropship play just isn't good enough. Nowadays, we don't see so many battle cruisers, mainly because dropships and Goliaths have just become the standard for Terran versus Terran play, and really would just really eat alive the other Terran before you got enough battle cruisers to do much. Dropship and Goliath Force is just so effective against a couple of BCs, and of course you can get it much earlier. Boxer getting 4 starports of his own though, so he's gonna be going for cloaked rates here. He's got his cloaking technology researching, and what is this that Boxer's making? Boxer is making a covert ops here, so Boxer is going to be going for some lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like Chunsang's now out with his +1 attack upgraded battle cruiser. He's going to be making 3 more battle cruisers here, and Boxer certainly has seen it, because there's no other reason for him to be going for mass rates at this point. So it's going to be a big micro game. Chunsang now bringing his first battle cruisers out. He's going to try to pick off a couple of tanks on the ledge here, and he's going to, in support of his expansion, looks like he's going to kill off the tanks here. Now forced to retreat with his battle cruiser. Battle cruiser is sustaining damage, not getting killed though. And I think these tanks may be able to walk up there, although they're going to suffer very heavy casualties if they do that. It looks like they are going to try to walk up. Looks like, oh, he's going to lose his battle cruiser, losing his first battle cruiser. Poor play there by Chunsang. But looks like he's going to take down 1 more tank, but Boxer can reinforce fairly quickly. He does have the inside supply lines. He can just move, well, actually no, this is sort of driving a split between Boxer's forces here. And now Chunsang bringing his reinforcing battle cruiser here, and a couple more battle cruisers will be made for him. +2 attack now for the battle cruisers, so doing 31 damage here, really quite effective. And looks like Boxer is gonna lose his forces on here, and he's gonna be forced to lift his command center. So Chunsang is gonna be able to take over the 12 o'clock area of the map. If Boxer doesn't bring any more reinforcements. Actually, Boxer still has a tank remaining. This battle cruiser needs to go and pick it off. And Chunsang can just bring a couple more tanks up and just build a turret line here to defend his sort of, I guess this 12 o'clock corner of his map. Boxer now getting the island expansion here. Boxer just outproducing Chunsang though, out-resourcing Chunsang. He's got a natural expansion, a mineral only here. His natural still mining. He's got the southern expansion here. He doesn't have this expansion because it's being shelled. So Boxer having 3 up and running, 4 expansions total if you include the mineral only expansion, and Chunsang only has 2 expansions up and running. This one is the 3rd that's up and running for him. But it does look like he has 3 battle cruisers picking on Boxer's command center there, and 2 Valkyries. So Chunsang reading Boxer's mind like 15 minutes in advance, getting those Valkyries, because he just knows Boxer is going to go for cloak rates here, and Valkyries are a counter for cloak rates. But Boxer, let's see what Boxer has in terms of his wraith force. Only 2 wraiths, but look at this, guys. Ghosts are out. You call the thunder, you call the lightning, I'll bring the thunder. I think that's what they say. Lockdown being researched for ghosts, and we are going to be seeing some exciting Boxer ghost play coming up very soon here. Missile turrets now up for Chunsang. And he's doing what I think he should be doing, just trying to prevent drops from coming easily onto his quadrant of the map here. And now he has height advantage over this area, so Boxer is losing a bit in terms of his contain. He's losing the top third of his contain here, but he still has these parts sort of secured here. Chunsang making no efforts to break the front door because there is a good, very good lattice work here. I guess that's the way of calling it a defense, a multi-layered defense here. Some siege tanks, some unsiege tanks, and missile turrets and Goliaths. Boxer going for a drop here. I should have noticed that, but this drop's going to totally fail here. These Goliaths aren't enough to deal with this. But looks like looks like cloaked rates are coming up, but it's not enough here. Only 4 cloaked rates, and the battle cruisers will take care of it. The Valkyrie doesn't even get in the fight just yet, but it does.